Hey Mustangs, I'm Will.
And I'm Jess, here to give you your broadcast for the week of May 16th.
At this point in the semester, seniors are preparing to end their school year. So sad.
Let's pass it over to Lauren to learn the specifics about senior checkout.
Hey Senior Mustangs, if you're not exactly sure how the checkout process works, I'm here to walk you through your last few days as a Mustang. On Monday, May 23rd and Tuesday, May 24th, you will have your exams during your regularly scheduled classes. At the end of the day on Tuesday, go to the Welcome Center and pick up a checkout sheet. You will take this to all of your 7 teachers and have each one of them sign it. You will return your signed release form to the principals in the Commons on Wednesday morning from 7 to 7:45 a.m. But be careful, because if you do not return a fully signed release form, you must be in class on Wednesday. Make sure all of your books are turned in and check with your counselors to confirm you have the credits to graduate. Happy graduation. Now back to Will and Jess.
Thanks, Lauren.
Will, you play baseball. Would you say it's an easy sport to pick up?
I would say it's a very difficult sport.
Well, let's see how hard it is for someone who has never played.
Now let's throw it over to Andrew to see him step up to the plate.
Yeah! Woo! Hey Mustangs! Welcome back to another long-awaited segment of Andrew Tries. Today, the game plan was to warm up and do some drills just like the Mustang baseballers in the dugout. Then I'll finish it off by swinging the bat and running the bases straight to home. So buy me some peanuts, and let's get cracker jacking. I thought y'all were dead! Batter up? I think this batter is gonna sit this one out. Back to Will and Jess in the studio.
Thanks, Andrew. That was definitely interesting.
I've never seen anyone with a better swing.
I'd say the girls on the tennis team definitely have better control.
Let's head over to Lexi for an athletics update.
Hey Mustangs, it's Lexi Lee here with your scores for this week. On Monday, girls varsity soccer played against Battle Creek Lakeview and took home the dub 9-0. Varsity softball had a doubleheader and played against Kalamazoo Christian and won 11-7 and 4-0. Boys and girls varsity track had a Portage Northern invite and both took first place. Girls varsity water polo had a tough fight against Forest Hills Central, but unfortunately lost. Girls tennis had a battle against Battle Creek Lakeview and won 6-2. On Tuesday, your girls varsity lacrosse played against Kalamazoo United and won 15-0. Your boys varsity golf and girls varsity soccer both took home the dub and won conference. Your boys varsity baseball played against Coldwater and won 6-4 and 10-4. Your girls varsity softball, boys varsity lacrosse, and girls varsity lacrosse had a tough fight against their opponents but unfortunately lost. Although, boys varsity baseball played against St. Joe and won 3-2 and 9-6. That's all from me. Let's pass it on to Brinica for more on tennis.
Hey Mustangs! Other tennis teams have not been a match for ours this year. Your women's varsity tennis team has been dominating the game, and we couldn't be more proud. Let's hear from some of our PC tennis players to see how they feel about some upcoming events.
My personal goal is to win the first match when we go to states.
Just make it to the semifinals at states, or at least make it past the first round and do well.
Make it to the finals in states this year. Something that I hope our whole team accomplishes this year is that every flight gets seated at states, because we're almost there.
To win regionals this year, because last year we were just 1 point away from winning.
I hope our whole team does well in regionals, possibly getting first, and also I hope that we just make it to states.
This Thursday is their regional conference, so let's root for your Mustangs. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Brinica. Great job so far this season, girls.
The weather sure is looking great.
Well, my thumb certainly is feeling greener.
Speaking of green thumbs, let's hand it off to Taylor for an update on the garden club.
Hey Mustangs, it's Taylor. The Garden Club has bloomed into action with the warm weather that is finally here. I had the opportunity to speak with some members of the club to see what it's all about.
The purpose of Garden Club is not just to teach kids how to work in a garden and be able to grow food, but we also like to donate whatever we have left over, what we harvest, to local communities as well, so we are able to give back to the community in which we live.
The main goal of Garden Club is basically just helping around the school garden, and we do some weeding, we plant new plants, and then we basically just clean up and make it look nice.
My favorite part about gardening club is being able to work with all the students. I don't get much contact with a bunch of kids throughout the day, so it's really nice to be able to come together and plant some things and be able to donate all of that stuff to organizations around in the area. So definitely working with the students.
Something that I like about garden club is hanging out with my friends and meeting new people. We always talk and have the best conversations.
My favorite plant, it's a tough one, but it would have to be sunflowers. I love sunflowers, not just because you can take the seeds and you can bake them at the end, but they are just beautiful and they remind me of happy times.
I think my favorite plant is carrots because we get to take them home and make a bunch of dishes.
I'd be dandelion if I said this club doesn't sound fun. Looks like it's time for me to join the garden club, and you should too. Back to Jess and Will in the studio.
Thanks, Taylor.
Concert season is coming up. Jess, do you plan on seeing anyone?
No, I'm still saving up for when Taylor Swift goes on tour.
Oh, nice. Well, we're going over to Carter to see some students with actual plans.
Howdy Mustangs, it's already May, which means that summer is coming, and that means concert season. There are tons of new artists starting up tours and multiple bigger or older artists who are continuing tours they haven't been able to do the past 2 years. Let's hear from a few of our Mustangs to find out what concerts they're going to this summer.
I'm going to see the Lumineers.
Is it inside or outside?
It's outside.
Have you seen this?
I haven't, but I've been trying to for years, so yeah.
This summer I'm going to see 5 Seconds of Summer and Luke Bryan. Both are indoor. Luke Bryan is in Indianapolis and then 5 Seconds of Summer is in Detroit. I don't think COVID affected Luke Bryan's, but I'm pretty sure it affected 5 Seconds of Summer, but I'm not 100% sure for both. I have not seen either of them, so I'm super excited to see both of them because I love country music and I love 5 Seconds of Summer a lot.
I'm going to the Michigan Metal Fest, and I'm mostly there to see Hunt the Dinosaur. It's going to be outdoors. I haven't, but I have been to a lot of metal shows, but I haven't been to a big event with this many bands.
So this summer, I am going to Comerica to see Elton John. I tried to see Elton John a couple years ago, bought tickets for Christmas. We didn't get to go. They put it off. Finally seeing Elton John at Comerica Park in July. Cannot wait.
Wow, Mustangs, sounds great. I hope you all have fun and make sure to be safe. Have an amazing week, and back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Carter.
Well, that's all for this week, Mustangs.
I'm Jess.
I'm Will.
Signing off.